Hello there viewers, welcome to another episode of the World ROTTERDAMINATION. This is the end of the season, and what a bumper episode we hopefully have for you today. Now, as you well know from the last episode we had, we are pretty much done and dusted with this league. And to be honest, we've actually won the league without even playing a game. We played a game, and then the team who are second played 2 games before we played our next game, and they lost both. So, which meant that we were guaranteed to win the title. Hey, I'm happy. It doesn't matter. It would have been anticlimactic anyway, but what will be climatic, we hope, is the World Champions Cup. And that is because we overcame Manchester United in the second round knockout stage, and we have our opponents for the quarterfinal lined up for you today. Now, we are against Porto, which I definitely see as a good thing because we have already beaten them this season. What is funny though is we've only played them once so far, even though they're in the same league, and that is because we play them 3 times in a row, viewers. We play them in the Champions Cup twice, either side of a league game at our ground. So at least we play the home leg first, then we come back to our ground and we play them twice. So that's fine. We play them 3 days after as well, so that will be in between. But we will be resting a lot of players. Now, the last game that we played, the Leipzig game, after a fantastic performance, and then the Villarreal game, a very bad performance, we've been on a bit of a rout, viewers. A 1-0 win against Flamengo. Antonio Governo scored. We rested a lot of the main players. Antonio Governo has benefited from that, as you will soon see. Manchester United in the first leg, 3-2 away from home at Old Trafford. What a victory that is. And I was going to bring you back for that, but I was quite confident after that leg that we would go on and win the game. A 4-0 victory against Bayer Leverkusen. Fantastic stuff. Lazaro, Renier, Mikalenko, Antonio Governo. Once again, a 3-0 victory against Manchester United at home, securing our place in the quarterfinal. Kyle George with 2, Nicolo Armini with 1. And then the Everton game that we have just played, a fully rotated side, barring the goalkeeper Kleber. Antonio Governo yet again, who then picked up Young Player of the Month for 3 goals in 4 games. Albzi and 1 Miranda, all on the score sheet in a nice 3-2 victory. But now we have Porto. Let's have a look at the lineup. Now then, viewers, very annoyingly, international break just happened, and our centre-back Gabriel Elias Kraus has actually picked up a very small injury. So he will miss this game, but we are going to put him on the bench there because we don't want... we need him there on the bench. That's just in case. Now, other than Kraus, it is pretty much everyone where we are usually used to seeing them. Kleber in goal, Armini and Eliu at the 2 centre-backs positions. Sardella and Mikalenko either side of Tonali. In the middle, Santarelli, Hans, Salin and Locatelli in that midfield. And I just like how green that is. Lazaro and Kyle George up front. I haven't been playing Renier as much as what I thought I would, mainly because Santarelli is just that damn good. So let's see how we get on against Porto. They've had a tricky side, and I think we've played them more than once in this whole series, but we've only played them once this season. If you remember rightly, we played them very early on in this series. Their team is quite good. That is quite good. Iliash Mariba, Maitland-Niles, Herving Lozano, Ross Barkley, Raul Jimenez, Lucas Digne, some unbelievable players. Of course, we took Aliyu away from them. But they still have Akas in goal, who is a wonder-kid goalkeeper of sorts. Nigerian as well. Unbelievable stuff from him. Now, I still fancy our chances, though, viewers, and I think you'll agree that we do look like the better team going in form if we are playing our reserve players, or our substitute players, and winning the games comfortably. Now, 2 minutes in, we already have a highlight, and it does look like we are on the attack. Santarelli, Sardella, Kyle George, I can't even get my words out. It's hit the bar. Now, hopefully, viewers, we can get quite far in this competition. That's what I'd like. I'd like to go all the way. Imagine that. Tonali's going to take this ball. Locatelli is there. Akas with the save. Imagine winning the Champions League of the World Super League before winning the World Super League. Because that is the end of the series. End of the series is we win the World Super League and we win this competition. If we manage to do this before even getting into the World Super League, then that is pretty outstanding. Ilyash Mariva to Oxlade-Chamberlain to Ross Barkley. They're passing it around. Hervin Lozano, it's been played in, and Kleber makes a good save here. I'm all bunged up from this hay fever. I forgot to take my hay fever tablet this morning, and it was killing me at work. Maitland-Niles. Tonali heads it out. Lozano, don't let him shoot. Don't let him have a pop. Kleber, good save. He should have had a shot a little bit earlier there, I thought. I feel like we're playing really nervously. They know it's a big game. Sardella now. Back to Armini. Keeping the ball well. Hans Salin out to Sardella yet again. Lovely little knockdown to Santarelli. Those two are combining really well. Sardella. Find a man. There's Kyle George. It's saved. It's saved again. The Wonder Kid goalkeeper, although it was at him, has made some unbelievable saves. Look at the teams that are still left in this competition. Benfica, Brighton, Paris Saint-Germain and Inter, Liverpool and Lazio. Some massive games there. I can't remember whether the draw has been taking place already and who we will face if we win. I've got a weird feeling it's Benfica and Brighton, which obviously would be the best out of them. Oh no. Oh no, but to get there, viewers, we have to win this tie, and Hans Salin has just scored an own goal. That's devastating. Now, set piece. Normally we're really good at set pieces. It's been headed to Kleber, and he's nodded it back in the path of Hans Salin. You just can't get out of the way. Now we're going to defend another free kick, though. I was just about to make a change, which always happens. Kleber does make the save. That's a penalty. Are you joking? Well, we have got a lot to do now, viewers. We have got a lot to do. Raul Jimenez is going to take the penalty, and he cannot save that, and there's not a chance he was going to save that either. Oh, 2-0, viewers. On the 65th minute, 2-0. That's not great at all. What's really disappointing, viewers, is we needed an away goal, I felt. We really did, and it doesn't even look like we're going to even have an opportunity. That is so poor. Did we even have a highlight? I cannot remember us having a highlight, which is so bad. Right, okay. Well, I'll do the game in between off camera, and I'll bring you back for the second leg. So, viewers, the game in between was actually a bit of a catch-22, because although we played a fully rotated side other than Armini, which I'm not actually planning to use in the second leg, we had a really good performance from Renier in the Mazzala role, whereas Locatelli did not play very well. However, we did win the game 3-1, but what makes it even better is that they had a red card for Lozano. Now, he will miss the game because we had a yellow card which counted for Aliyu to miss this game, so it doesn't matter whether it's a cup competition, they just miss the next game. And they've played pretty much all of their good players. Mariba, they played Raul Jimenez. Obviously Barkley, Digne. They're playing all of their first team players, and they might struggle. I did bring you back now, though, because we have the semi-final draw. So we've got a lot to do, granted. But if we somehow do manage to pull it back, this is who we're going to play. So Benfica, Brighton, we do not get them. We get Arsenal or Liverpool. Wow. Right, okay. Now, I don't actually remember what the other leg was like, so we will see that in a second. So it actually turns out Arsenal and Liverpool haven't actually played the first leg yet, which is obviously good for us because we will have a lot more rest in between the games. The team we are going for, I will show you right now. It is going to be the same lineup other than Gabriel Elias Kraus is coming in for Nicolo Armini. I was toying with Renier, but Locatelli, he's been so good this season. Probably what I class as my best player this season with 12 goals in total. I cannot drop him. I just cannot. So I'm happy with our team going forward. And hopefully we get a much better result at home like we just previously did. Now look how many players they have either changed or had to keep because of options. That's interesting. They have Fabio Silva on the bench. They still chose not to use him. Digne still in there, even though they have Kolasinac. I'm curious to see how much they are struggling, viewers, with fitness, because our substitutes are struggling. 88 there. I don't know how they've done that. Genuinely don't know how they've done that. Come on, we need an early goal, though. Could this be the early goal? Santarelli heads it wide. Could have done with that, mate. Locatelli's done so well there to win the ball. Plays it into Lazaro. He's been brought down. I think they're going to give that as a penalty. And Kyle George has scored many penalties. This will be the most important one for him this season. Tuanzebe brought him down. Kyle George steps up. And Kyle George nets it. That's what we need. 10 minutes gone. Right on the stroke of the 10-minute mark. We make it 2-1. And we are still in this game. We need to avoid conceding, though. That is the most important thing. That is the scary thing with this. Liverpool have taken the lead there. Van Dijk and Leon Bailey has scored. So now they are 2-0 against Arsenal. So they've got a lot to do, Arsenal, if we were to meet them in the semi-final. Should we come back in this game? Another opportunity. Tonali sprays it in. Yes, get in there. Gabriel Elias Kraus, who I consider now my best centre-back. Definitely on attribute-wise anyway. He has stepped in for the second leg. What a towering header that is. An unbelievable pass from Sandro Tonali, who is phenomenal for us this season. Our midfield three of him, Hans Salin, and Locatelli have been absolutely outstanding. Of course, we have now introduced the second Mazzala on attack in Santarelli, and he has always been very good coming off the bench. Ziyech makes it 2-1 in the other game. That makes it very interesting. We have pulled it level here, though, viewers. We need a goal, and we need to keep a clean sheet. Sardella is injured. We need to change that immediately, and we don't have Kelvin on the bench. That's going to be annoying. Right, Nico Mini can come in. He can play that role quite well, all things considered. And to be honest, he has decent pace. He's not bad at dribbling. 7 crossing. We'll just have to deal with it, to be honest. And we'll just focus on what the task in hand is. I don't want to make another change just yet, though. Not just yet. Let's leave it go a little bit longer, because we might have to go into extra time. And if we use our substitutes too early, they will be tired in extra time. Whereas I think they might use their substitutes early. This is the tactical game that we've got to play now. So they've taken off Raul Jimenez. They've put on Fabio Silva. And Wilder Morales is coming on for that right back. So Digne struggling. They got a few just on the top of 70s there. In that second half of the extra time, there's going to be a lot of tired players. And we've done so well to not use any other subs until now. Let's do it right now, though. Let's do it right now. Who have we got? Santarelli is struggling. Renier can come in. Lovely. We'll put him across there. He plays very well on that left-hand side. Who else do we have who we can change? One Miranda. That is a really vital position. The 2 wing-backs. We need them to be fit and healthy. Then we have one more in extra time. I'm thinking an Albzi or an Antonio Governo to give them some trouble up top. We don't necessarily have another centre midfielder that we can bring on because the other 2 are tired. But it doesn't matter too much. We can get them to hold back. I might even change the roles. Oh my god, it goes straight to penalties. It goes straight to penalties. In what world, in Champions League football, do you decide it through penalties? Oh, viewers, I'm livid because we are dreadful at penalties. Look how bad we are. Look how bad we are. Kyle George, Lazaro, Renier, Sandro Tonali. I'm looking at composure more than anything. Locatelli. That's going to have to do. That's going to have to do, viewers. 1 by 1. We scored a penalty already in this episode, but we've also conceded one. Kyle George steps up, scores again. Kleber. Come on, son. Fabio Silva. Porto's own homegrown talent has missed. Kleber has scored. He hasn't scored. He's saved it, viewers. That's what he's done. Lazaro now steps up. Keep the momentum going in our favour, please, Lazaro. Bang! There's another one right in the corner. That's what we like, viewers. Lazaro makes it 2-0 on penalties. Marega steps up. I don't like this player. He always causes me trouble, and he does score. 2-1. We're in the driving seat, though, viewers. Renier now steps up. I praised you in that last game. You were absolutely outstanding, and you continue to please me. Thank you very much, Renier. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade bloody Chamberlain. Will he go on to face his former two teams? They're still in it. They're still in it for now. We cannot afford a hiccup. Sandro Tonali. El Capitano, I think he is. I'm not actually sure whether I've made him captain yet, but I want to. Sandro Tonali scores. Nice. I'm looking at the match stats there, viewers. We've had 26 shots, 15 on target, and we only scored 2. I'm devastated with that, to be honest. We didn't see that many highlights either. Ross Barkley steps up. If they miss, we are through. Ross Barkley for Porto scores. But if we score, game over. And it goes down to Manuel Locatelli. Put us in the semi-final, Manuel. Put us in there. You've been what I class. You will win Manager's Player of the Season. In my eyes. If you miss, I might have to change my mind. Manuel Locatelli steps up. And he puts it in there, viewers. And we're into the semi-final. That's what we like to see. The crowd go nuts, probably. But we're through. We're through. We overcome the odds. Penalty kicks. What a relief that is. Okay, great performance. On to the semis. Right then, viewers. Liverpool did manage to go through against Arsenal. So we will be playing them away leg first as well, which I think is actually better. Brighton somehow managed to get past their opponents. I can't remember who it was now, but they were the underdogs anyway, and they face PSG in the other semi-final. So I think Liverpool-PSG was the final in 2 of the first World Champions Cups that we had. So let's see if we can at least put a stop to it on our side of things and see if we can face either Brighton or PSG in the final. Now, the games in between that we have played have gone down rather well. A 4-0 and a 3-0 victory. So some big games there. Albzi with a couple of Albzi with a goal there. Mikalenko, Lazaro with a couple there. Kelvin and Antonio and Renier finishing the score sheet there in the game against Dortmund. Big win against Dortmund for sure. Now, the team that we're going to be playing, we are missing Sardella, unfortunately. But Kelvin has come back. He is fully fit, although he is unhappy. He wants a new contract. We can offer him a new contract. I'm fine with that. But the rest of the team looks pretty similar. Kleber, Kraus and Aliu at the back. Tonali in the hole with Mikalenko on the left. Locatelli, Santarelli. The Mazzalas on attack either side of Hans, Salin, Kyle George and Lazaro up front. This Liverpool side, though, looks like this. Erling Haaland is up top, and he has been scoring an insane amount of goals, if I remember rightly, and they have an incredible side. Vignato and Leon Bailey, Sadio Mane, Keita and Tielemans. They have Robertson still and Van Dijk with Trent and Alisson, and they've complemented that with Bastoni, who is, again, a really good player. Unbelievable stuff there, Alessandro Bastoni. Now, Erling Haaland. We see Haaland, and he has scored 18 goals so far this season in 27 games. In the Super League, remember, so it's against all of the best teams in the world. 25 goals last season. Exceptionally good. Well, we start off really early on with a highlight. 3 minutes into the game. Please don't concede now, that'll be gutting. Santarelli heads it out. Only as far as Keita, though. Tielemans has picked it up, plays it out to Mane, and Robertson has a lot of time and space there. He does pull it back. Keita. Oh, here we go. Hans Salin. Oh, it's a wasteful effort. Virgil van Dijk's picked up the ball. We've got 2 players chasing him. Tielemans all the way back to Alisson. It's a long highlight. It's an unnecessary long highlight. Robertson will pick it up again. And attack continues. Robertson now skips past one player. Kelvin brings him down. And to be honest, that does not look like a penalty to me. That looks like an exceptionally good foul. How is he actually going to give that as a penalty? Or is it going to be a free kick because it's just on the edge? I think it was passing the inside. But it already, I don't think it should have been a penalty. And it is given an outside of the box. It's just a free kick. Thank God, viewers. And we're not even going to see it, so they must have fluffed it. Tielemans with the free kick. Virgil van Dijk is on his own. You cannot do that from free kicks or any set pieces and leave VVD by himself. We will be punished, viewers. We cannot let that happen. Hans Salin plays it over to Kyle George, who Kyle George is in. Alisson makes the save. Come on, Kyle. This is the most important game of our series so far. Until we play the second leg and then maybe the final. We needed a goal then. Santarelli. And I know exactly what the comments are going to be. Albzy and Antonio Caverno are both going to be saying, I would have scored that. Maybe you're right. You've been on scoring form recently. But I've got to go with who's been scoring the goals in the most appearances. Who's been scoring the most goals? Lazaro. Kraus cannot quite get there. The keeper retrieves it. Kleber now with the goal kick. Plays as a Kraus. Santarelli. Play it easy. There we go. Tonali. Plays out to Calvin. It's a great touch past Robertson. Bastoni though. Great tackle and interception. Keeps the ball. Bastoni as far as Locatelli. Lazaro. Back to Locatelli. He has a shot. It's a close one. And it's another opportunity which I feel like we are wasting. We're not getting many opportunities. We need to make the most of them. I'm pretty sure I just seen that Brighton has took the lead against PSG as well. If so, that is absolutely ridiculous how they are doing that. Alexander-Arnold now. Just on the stroke of half-time. We have 2 minutes left of stoppage time. Leon Bailey has picked up a booking, but he now has the ball. Running out of defence. Sadio Mane has Robertson out there, but he doesn't need him right now. He has a very poor effort. And Kleber is just laughing at that. That is terrible. This could be the best opportunity that we ever have to win the Champions Cup, but we need to get past Liverpool. We need to get past them. It's still 0-0. Kyle George is going to get that. He is going to get that. Lazaro, what are you doing? Why are you not running? Tonali. All the way back. That's dreadful. I cannot believe that's just happened. I cannot believe that's just happened. Tonali with a terrible back pass. Plays in Erling Haaland for the easiest goal he will score all season. Oh, viewers. Viewers. I also blame Lazaro for that because he did not give Kyle George an option. Running forward, he did not give him an option. He just ran really slowly. And in the end, he had to turn back. That is dreadful. 58 minutes gone. Out to Trent. We need an away goal. We need an away goal now because we know how good their strike force is. And will we keep a clean sheet at home? It's very unlikely. Vignato now has it. Hans Salin. Lovely stuff. Kyle George. Play him. Play him over the top. There we go. Kelvin. There's a couple of men free. If you can... What are you doing? Why do we keep losing the ball? It's so easy. Haaland, I think, is offside. He isn't offside. What is going on? 29th goal of the season. I looked for certain he was offside. Oh, viewers, I'm gutted. He forgot the ball. He started running and he forgot the ball. And Erling Haaland, that is some finish. That is some finish. Is he the best striker on this game? Is he? Because he's playing for Liverpool and he's banging in goals. What is happening to us? Kyle George off. Albzy on. Locatelli off. Renier on. Calvin off. Armini on. Calvin was the only one who was struggling with an injury. The other two were just playing bad. We need a goal. We need one now. Come on. Please. An opportunity again for Liverpool from the corner. They've played it in. Vignato, it's been cleared. Is that the highlight itself? Or are we going to make something of this counter-attack? Hans Salin has done unbelievable yet again to win the ball. But again, there's no one around to get the ball to. Santarelli loses out because of that happening again. They are gegenpressing us and I don't like it. And now Erling Haaland has scored a hat-trick. Well, we are still going to play the second leg. What are you doing there, Kraus? How is he... Look at the finishing on that. Kleber has not stood a chance with any of these goals. A goal now would go miss. Albzy, come on. Another corner. If it's 4-0, it's definitely game over. And it is. It is 4-0. We do not deserve that. We do not deserve that. We've had 11 shots. We had one clear-cut chance in the first half. And it's disappointing. It's so disappointing to see that happen after such adulation of winning the penalties and a great performance coming from behind. 4-0 is not what we deserve. Second leg, we need a miracle. It's not going to happen. Brighton won 3-2. Brighton, a team that we have beaten twice this season. I'm sure of it. Where is the Brighton games? I'm pretty sure they're not even on our league viewers. There they are. 2-1. We beat them 2-1 there. And have we played them yet? We haven't. We played them after the second leg. Well, that's frustrating. Right, so the second leg of the Liverpool game, the only changes we're actually making is that Mikalenko is now injured, so Miranda's going to come in, although he did score 2 in the last game against Celtic, along with Alvsey getting on the score sheet as well. So Alvsey and Antonio both get a start. They've both been scoring when they've been playing, so I'm giving them a start in this game because clearly Kyle George and Lazaro were not up for it. Other than that, the team stays the same. Let's hope for a victory at least. If it's a 4-0, I think I'll go nuts, viewers. I think I'll go nuts. But how are we going to stop Erling Haaland? How? It just seems impossible. He's just too good. Right, we have an early highlight, and we do have the ball. A goal now would not go amiss, to be honest, would it? Kelvin gets tackled, but Hans Sallen's picked up the loose ball. Miranda plays it in. Albsey's there. Sadio Mane now picks up the ball. With Erling Haaland in front of him. He's found him. Who has found Leon Bailey, who is in on goal. What a block that is. Antonio Governo now is back in fourth play. He's been brought down and he's suffered from a bruised knee. Not good. Locatelli's also picked up an injury but thinks he can get through. This is what an aggressive team Liverpool are. Cheats, if you ask me. Cheats. Miranda keeps it in. Plays it back. Antonio Governo! Oh, viewers, that's one. That is one. He scored. The Scottishman. And Antonio himself is going to love that. Miranda. What a ball in. Great goal. That's the start we needed. Demand more, please. Now we need to defend. We cannot concede because else we've got to score 6. And I don't see us scoring 6, but I definitely can see us conceding a goal. They've also got De Ligt. What an unbelievable side they have. Bastoni, De Ligt, Van Dijk. That's 3 world-class centre-backs right there. Arnold. Out to Leon Bailey. Plays it back to Alexander-Arnold. Tielemans. Sprays it out to De Ligt, who I think is playing on the left instead of Andrew Robertson. Erling Haaland. Damn. Oh, it's him again, viewers. It's him again. I just actually had a look at the rules and I don't think it's away goals. So we would only need to score 4, but that we'd still need to score 4. That's the problem. Especially with Erling Haaland barreling down. Miranda now. Is he going to get sent off for that? It's just a free kick, thankfully. He's not going to get sent. Another corner. Tonali. Whip it in. Santarelli's there. These are the chances we cannot afford to miss. We've had 8 opportunities so far. We cannot afford to miss those. Another corner. Tonali gets it in. Santarelli again. Hans Sallen. It's ricocheting. Is it going to go in? It's hit the post. It's finally gone in. It's not going to count. It's an own goal. It does count. Sadio Mane. He bashes it against his own post. It's a goal line scramble. Hans Sallen hits it. There's bedlam there. I can't see it. And then Mane just boots it in his own net. It's unbelievable stuff. It's a fantastic goal for us. It's not a good goal for Liverpool. We just need 3 more now. Well, it's half time. We need a big second half. 3 goals. We've scored 2. Surely we can do 3. We can do 3. Of course we can, viewers. Oh, viewers, that's another chance wasted. If we score then, there's just a glimmer, isn't there? Of just like packing our mood up a little bit, going, oh, maybe, just maybe, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Now Tonali gets a yellow card, and it's game over, viewers. Into the 92nd minute. Disappointing. Very disappointing. A 2-1 victory on the night. A 5-2 loss on aggregate. Liverpool go through. Who do they play against, though? They play against Brighton, who won on penalties. Would you believe it? Brighton against Liverpool in the final. I'm gutted. Brighton, who are third right now, could have a very successful season. We're on 96 points. We're going to go towards the end of the season, have a look at all the results across the leagues around us, see who's going up with us, see who's going down and avoiding us. I'll catch you then. Right, we're back, viewers. We lost the last 2 games mainly because we played a lot of rotated players and a lot of youngsters, some names that you won't even recognise in there, just really for the sake of it, to be honest. Now, going up with us, of course, this is Tammy Abraham, scored the most goals for Lille. So that signing, the weird signing we mentioned at the start of the season, it worked out. It paid off. Kyle George with 17. Sandro Tonali with the highest average rating. We went on the assists. No player of the matches as well. And Kleber only 17 clean sheets when Golini had 20. So somehow we dominated this league and we won it by 22 points despite losing the last 2 games of the season by basically throwing them away. Somehow that happened. Now Zenit do play a playoff to go up. I've come back too early for that to happen. Lille and Brighton are the 2 teams that go up into the World Super League with us. Brighton, I'm happy for them, but I'm also very surprised. However, the World Super League, who is avoiding us? Who is coming down? Juve might go down. They've got to play against Zenit, so I can't see that happening. But still, Juve. Now, somehow Erling Haaland has only scored 19 goals this season. That is a rip-off compared to how many he actually scored against us. Barcelona, though, were champions. Yet again, the second time champions. Barcelona beating out Man City. 6 points away from them. Going down, though, Inter Milan. I'm quite gutted with that. Inter Milan, Benfica and Sevilla. Now, Benfica have a lot of really good players. We could potentially poach some of them. Who knows? But look at the teams that we are going to be playing against next season. Some exciting games. Real Madrid just missed the drop. Real Madrid, Manchester United, Hertha Berlin, Wolves, Tottenham, Chelsea, Atletico Madrid, Lazio, Ajax, Leipzig, Munich, PSG, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City and Barcelona. That is going to be such a great season. I cannot wait to get my hands in that World Super League drama. That's going to be very exciting. Now, there is a few cups. How have they got on? Now, the UEFA World Cup, of course, the Carabao Cup, the one that we lost in the final to Sassuolo, has been won by Bordeaux for the first time. That's fine. That's the first time that they've won it. Boca Juniors is the team that they beat in the final. The FIFA World Cup was won by Krasnodar. What is happening there? Krasnodar has gone on and won it. What league are they in? Because this includes all of the teams, and they are in the division we started in, the Fly Emirates Division 1. They're in like the 6th tier, and they've gone on and won that. That's phenomenal stuff. They got like Francisco Trincao, who of course is a very good player, on loan from Barcelona. I mean, I say he's really good. He's only got a current ability of 136, but he does look good. I can't believe that. That's really good. 2-0 against Lazio in the final, who of course are in the World Super League. Unbelievable stuff. But the World Champions Cup, the Champions League, was once again won by Liverpool. They have now won 4 of these competitions. One in extra time against Brighton. Unlucky Brighton. They took them to the extra time, which is phenomenal. Todd Cantwell, they actually took the lead. Gutting as well, because Leon Bailey scored in the 92nd minute and Erling Haaland in the 110th minute. Obviously, as they've gone for it, Todd Cantwell, they haven't exactly got a massive team. They've just got some decent football manager players, I guess. I mean, who is that? Tolaj. I've never heard of them. How are they going to stay in the World Super League with players like this? I do not know. But somehow, they've managed to get to the final. They've managed to qualify. They've managed to get promoted, into the World Super League. I can see them going straight down, which is a massive shame, but Brighton, well done. We have a transfer budget of 50 million. That was 91. You can see the original budget there of 91. But we have signed a player for £40 million. I'm not going to show you him right now because he hasn't arrived at the club. So I don't want to spoil it. That is our overall balance though. We got a lot of money for playing in the semi-final and winning the quarterfinal. So our overall balance is looking very juicy right now. And of course that will go up once we get the TV rights for playing in the World Super League. That will give us a lot more money. So £50 million. Will I go out and spend it? I'm still unsure yet because I quite like the team that we have got. Maybe I'll just bring in a couple of youngsters. I'm not quite sure whether I'll be able to bring in a first team player to take over. Maybe we look to sell Armini and look for another centre back. Not quite sure about that, but let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are. If there's a position that we need to change to hopefully win or get better and finish high in the league, in the World Super League, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. But that brings to us a close of this phenomenal season. A very successful season in the end. Semi-finals of the World Champions Cup. Winners of the championship, the second division, by a mile, really. We absolutely dominated it, so I consider that a huge successful season. And really, if you think about it, we only actually brought in one first-team player in Aliyu. Other than that, we pretty much had the same side as what we had the season before, and we've done exceptionally well. Mazzala on attack has probably had something to do with that. But anyway, thank you very much for watching the video. Please drop a like on it if you can, that would be fantastic. And I'll see you next week for the start of Season 6 and in the World Super League. Thanos, of course, now has 5 Infinity Stones. Let's not forget about that. He only needs one more. Bye-bye. Well, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, there's another one below that I have picked for you to have a look at. Also, if you'd like to sponsor me as a content creator by pledging to my Patreon page, you can do just that by following the link below and be like one of these wonderful people. Thank you.